Okay, here with Dan Hull. Dan is the Executive Director for OP-TEC in Waco, Texas. Hi, Dan.
Good morning, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
I'm good.
I suppose I should say happy birthday.
Well, you could, that'd be fine. Look, we're having a great conference, I think.
Yeah, it's been good.
Well.
It's been good. Now, you've got a pretty interesting, I think, background. Your experience with Cord and now your experience with OP-TEC. Could you tell us a little bit about OP-TEC specifically, I guess?
Well, let me tell you a little bit. I started off in lasers a long time ago and worked 14 years in that area. So returning back to this and doing this is kind of like returning to my roots. I'm really enjoying this a lot. Yeah. OP-TEC has got a big challenge to help a lot of colleges introduce lasers and photonics optics education into their various technology programs. It's a enabling technology, and so we need it in a lot of fields like manufacturing and telecommunications and biobed equipment and environmental and a lot of areas like that.
Yeah, you've done some really neat, I think some great work already, and I know you've got some great schools you're involved with. We were at a meeting recently down in Florida with at Indian River State College now, I believe it's called, and they've done some really nice things with some of your content to really reinvigorate their electronics program.
They've developed that in about over the last 4 or 5 years, and they infused photonics and some other things into it, and really rescued us a declining enrollment, seriously declining enrollment, and now they're maxed out. And I think it's because they're doing a lot of exciting things, but they're doing things where there are good jobs in those areas too.
Yeah, that's good. Now, you're involved with some other schools too, right? Where are you guys are regionally distributed around the country. Where are you?
We've got 8 partner colleges, and they're located in Florida, in North and South Carolina, and New Jersey, and Pennsylvania, Texas, Iowa, California. They're scattered around. We've got a lot of interested colleges. We've got nearly 200 colleges that have expressed an interest, and these partner colleges will be kind of mentoring them and helping them bring them along. It's taking a little longer than we'd hoped, but it just takes time for colleges to put stuff like this in.
Yeah, it does, and even at community colleges, which move kind of rapidly, it still takes time. Now, what are the kinds of things these schools are doing? Are you typically seeing these schools adding courses to existing programs?
Some of the colleges have full 2-year programs in lasers and optics, and these are the people that are doing, the technicians there are going to work in R&D labs and for original equipment manufacturers and things like that. But there are many of the jobs, most of them are for people who are buying laser equipment to do welding and drilling and cutting or medical work or so forth, and their technicians need some education in these areas to help bring these new technologies in. You know, one of the other interesting things we're finding out is that there's a large demand for retraining incumbent workers in this area. There are a lot of people who are transferring from other areas into lasers and photonics, and they're working, but they need the background. So it's a real challenge to see how we can adapt that to their work conditions.
That's great. That's a great. Sounds like some great opportunity. Now, if someone wanted to get in touch with you, how would they get you?
Well, the best way is to go to our website. It's optec.org, op-tec.org, and just connect with us that way, and you'll find all our contact information.
That's great. You guys are doing some great stuff, and you've this whole idea, I think, of combining these 3 centers at the SAME-TEC conference was yours, and I think it's worked out really well.
I'm really pleased. We're gaining a lot to be able to interact with these other areas because a lot of this stuff is really converging. Yeah.
Well, excellent. Thanks, Dan.
Sure.
And happy birthday.
Okay.
All right.